Hey everyone, I'm Michael Jennings, and like my shirt says, CBD makes you healthy, not high. You're probably wondering why I joined My Daily Choice. So I want to give you a little bit about myself and why I joined My Daily Choice and how I became an affiliate with My Daily Choice and how My Daily Choice has so many products and Hempworx, which is a brand underneath My Daily Choice. But I want to give you a little bit about my story. I started network marketing back in late 2015, early 2016 with another business of mine, a high ticket item, and things went well. I made money. I got good things, great things with it, and had a lot of success, but I also had some struggles because I didn't have the right mentors. I didn't have the right trainings, and I knew there had to be a different way. So one day, about 7-8 months ago, I had to think there for a second. 7-8 months ago, I reached out to somebody and said, "Hey man, what are you doing right now?" I knew they were in the business that I used to be in, and I still have, right? And I was like, what are you up to? What's cranking with business? How you doing? What are you doing? What are you up to? And he said, "I'm in the CBD business with My Daily Choice." And I was like, I'm kind of curious because I've always suffered with anxiety, right? I've always had anxiety myself, struggled with anxiety a lot, and was on all kind of medications. And I was always talking to my doctors, there's got to be different ways. I'm not the kind of person to smoke dope, smoke weed, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't that kind of person. It made me paranoid when I was in high school. And I'm like, I'm 41 years old now, right? I'm not into that kind of stuff. I just can't do that, and it's not right for me. I didn't think that was the right path for me, right? So I was like, what can I do? And really, I thought to myself, there's got to be something else to try, something else to do, another way to make a source of income, because I don't want to work my regular job for the rest of my life, right? I'm 41. I have a 14-year-old daughter. I have an 8-year-old son. I'm happily married to my wife almost 14 years now. And, I was like, what can I do, right? There's got to be a different way. And when he showed me the compensation package with My Daily Choice and the 11 different ways that you can get paid, I was like, what? It was huge. It was so incredible how you can actually join a business at different levels that were affordable to anyone, right? Because when I was in a high ticket item, somebody's spending like 10 grand for something expensive, when I can get somebody into this join this business, at the top of the line for $600 with a marketing system that is out of this world, right? It's already built for us. We pay a one-time fee of $20 and then it's free. It doesn't cost you no monthly charges, none of that kind of stuff. So, I was just like overwhelmed, right? I went through all the training. I read the compensation package. I wanted to know it in and out. And I was like, man, this is incredible. I'm like dumbfounded, like I gotta try it, I gotta do it. So I told my wife about it and she was all aboard. And so now she runs the business with me, right? And I want to be able to share that with other people. I want people to understand that there's different ways to life. My parents, here's a little bit of background about me, is my parents got divorced when I was 7, right? They didn't love each other anymore, but they still loved me and my sister, right? So they split up at the age of 7, and I was like, what do I do, right? My parents seem unhappy, and my mom is a single mom, and me and my sister live with my mom, and it kind of rang the bell with me because my son was recently 7 and my daughter was 14. And when you hear the rest of the story, you understand why the 14 of my daughter, 14 years old, comes into play here. So I lived with my mom for a lot of years, and my mom was always a single person, never dated, never remarried, even to this day. We're in 2020 now, and she's never remarried. She's still working her butt off, moving. She used to move when we were young, apartment to apartment, but I was always grateful because she always kept a roof over her head, food on the table, clothes on her bodies, So we were very grateful for that. And if I would have I just knew there had to be something different in life, because I just knew there had to be something different. There had to be a different way, right? A different path. And I went down the wrong path, like most of us and almost all of us do, right? We hang out with the wrong crowd, and it just isn't the right thing for us. And at the age of 14, my mom kicked me out. She made my dad come pick me up. So then I ended up moving with my dad, my stepmom, my stepbrother, and stepsister. Yeah, I love them all dearly. They're all amazing, right? But it was different to me. I just felt out of place. And I went on to a vocational school where I learned how to weld and became an AWS certified welder, and, you know, thought I had it great, right? Got my first apartment at the age of 17 and just moving along. And next thing you know, at the age of 22, I filed bankruptcy. Now, you're thinking, what? It's crazy. But it happens, right? I filed bankruptcy at the age of 22, thinking I was down in the dirt, man. I was down, thinking I had to do something different. So then I ended up going out and get my CDL license, and I ended up driving truck for a while. So I was a truck driver over the road for a while, single guy, home on weekends. You know, it wasn't bad, right? But I knew it wasn't the life for me. So I kept going, and I ended up getting into the construction business, and I was in the field for 11 and a half years and now a project manager. But I know that life isn't for me. My life is what I want it to be, right? I want to go out and do the things that I want to do. And what that is give my family what I couldn't have when I was young. I want to help other people that suffer from anxiety. I want to give my wife and my kids that freedom that we all deserve. But you have to have a purpose. You can't just join a business without a purpose, right? You got to realize what that is. But you have to get yourself away from the negativity. You got to put yourself around like-minded people, right? You're going to act like the 5 most people you hang out with on a regular basis. So if you're going to a job like I am every day, right? And them 5 people around you all the time that are talking negative and complaining and just going on and on and on every day, it's going to rub off. It's going to get onto you. So there's different things with being an entrepreneur, starting a business, and being around like-minded people that have gratitude, love, energy, positivity. And I want to help other people do that as well. So if you're interested in starting a CBD business, or maybe possibly being a CBD business customer, there's links below of this video in the comments. I want you to read my story. I want you to get to know me. My phone number's there. My email address is there. It's all there. And also subscribe to my video and learn more about me and how this CBD business is changing lives on a daily basis. Because I am here for you. I love and appreciate you, and I appreciate you watching this video. You know, not everyone's gonna say, I don't wanna check a CBD business out, and that's fine. But I know that there's people out there, just like me, that wanna change their lives, that maybe suffer like I do from anxiety and wanna try a new product and say, hey, I'm tired of the pharma putting me on pills. I wanna try something natural and organic. I'm here to tell you that this can change your life if you let it. It's going to take work. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take some mindset, right? It's going to take some positivity on your end. Every day being grateful for things and being in a community of like-minded people that are here to help you change your life. If you're willing to take a step, a free tour, click on that link under the title or in the comments or in the subscription, because it's a free tour for you to learn. Watch 4 short videos about our business, our products, our opportunity, and learn how this can possibly change your life as well. So I look forward to seeing you on the inside. And if you ever have any questions, reach out to me anytime. I love and appreciate you all. Have an amazing day.